trying to run through it, and he was looking for a clean sheet. He was their star player. No doubt about it for the Saints, but he's going to be tested very much so tonight. Philip Gibson.
Welcome to the stream, guys.
So he's there at Villa Park.
I put this in
To maintain his #1 status.
Welcome to the stream, yeah.
We've got Rebo starting as the left-sided centre-back again for Southampton tonight. He's played much of the season in midfield, but
can't believe the match on the stream. Chelsea versus Southampton stream. Let's lower this thing right here. Lower this volume.
His first Premier League charge at Stamford Bridge, having previously refereed 2 cup ties on this ground. Run through their centre halves this season. Oh, 6 without a goal.
Predictions. Aha.
Nkunku starting from the left, Neto's through the middle, Sancho far side.
Nkunku. Let's see what's happening here, guys. I mean, if we can't win this game, man, for real, then we just might as well. If we can't beat relegation-bound Southampton at the Bridge, right? We should just go ahead and just, pack it up, shut up shop, and just go on a long vacay because we're already safe. So, we're just gonna have to figure out. I mean, these guys need to win this game by any means necessary. We need 3 points, and. It seems like it's the same setup. It's the same setup as we had against Aston Villa. The Aston Villa game where we lost, we just literally threw that game away. If you ask me, I mean, we actually played well in that game. I mean, it wasn't our best game, but compared to our previous game, our previous 2 games against Brighton, where we were just horrible. I mean, for me, the Aston Villa, we actually did okay. We created chances against Aston Villa. We created chances. I mean, Cole Palmer, should have won the game for us, right? Real talk. Palmer should have scored at least 1, if not 2 goals against Aston Villa, and we probably would have won the game. Now, obviously, Jurgensen did not help us. He made that error. I mean, at this point in time, it doesn't really matter who, whether we have Jurgensen, whether we got, Sanchez in goal. I mean, both of them are just error prone, right? I mean, they're just both error prone chaps. And it is what it is, So, I mean, that's why, for us, our best bet is that, we just have to be, clinical in goal, We just have to be, clinical when we get those chances. So it's pretty much the same setup. The only difference is rather than having 2 right backs, we only have 1. So James is on the bench, and what's that happening, guy? Who's that? I mean, I don't really know the Southampton players. Their left winger almost blew right up by Tosin, but he was able to kind of hang in there. So there it is. You got him now. You got him all day, bro. I mean, So we have Kunku is playing on the left, and it looks like Sancho is on the right, and Neto is right down the middle. Which, if you ask me, I mean, I thought that Neto played well in that sort of false nine role against Aston Villa. Southampton is with the ball. What's going on? There was a cross into our box. It appeared that Jurgensen was going to come out and grab it, which he actually should have, but he hesitated. And we were lucky that Paul Noacho did not get his head on, because you guys, I don't know if you guys know about Paul. I mean, Paul is 6 feet. I think he's 6'7", but luckily for us, Tosin was right there to take it away. He actually beat Paul to the header. I mean, this game is actually. I mean, we're almost about 7 minutes in, and the game seems to be fairly open, which is not what I had expected. So, I mean, in theory, I mean that should play, should favor us. Yeah. As you guys know, our problem hasn't been starting games. We've generally played well in the first half of games. We've generally scored. It's finishing games. I mean, that's where we tend to kind of we've come up short this season. I'm sure we have to be number one in terms of points dropped from winning positions, like Oh, that was a good ball into the box by Sancho. He just didn't have anybody. The nearest player to it was Enzo. It just flashed across, but in fairness, they weren't quite close enough. Yeah, it's actually been a while since I've seen Sancho playing on the right wing, because he's on the right wing to accommodate Kunku on the left wing, and as of right now, it's all about being creative, right? And I in a perfect world for for me, if you could combine Jorgensen's legs with Sanchez saving, we have a competent goalie. And I'm not saying that the goalie will be world class, but at least he'll be competent enough for our top four goals and ambitions. But as of right now, it's like I mean, we have Jorgensen, who is excellent with the ball on his feet, but he's questionable in terms of saves. I mean, he's not a bad goalie, but in terms of saves, he just seems to be a little bit off from what we normally would expect from our goalies. Then with Sanchez, you already know he's horrible with the ball on his feet, but he's actually good in terms of making saves. So it's like just take one and manage. Cole Palmer's on the ball. Let's see. I mean, it's been a while since Cole Palmer made things happen for us. Oh, that was a nice move. That's a nice movement by Cucurella to get it into the box, but they were able to defend him. But he did come back to help us win the ball back. That's one thing with Cucurella, as he's very active.
So used to performing in a certain way, they have been under us.
What we need now is a better
Strength.
Chelsea at the start of the season, their bloated squad and their huge roster of players. The reality is that no club has used more players this season in the Premier League than Southampton. Very dedication, 34 different players. Small goal. None of that shoot in the goals.
who are talking to bring up
Yeah, but they're not taking this first time. Small goal. Just
so what
His Premier League debut. Chelsea.
that's why you have
something offensive here.
Bree. Walker Peters method. small
No,
ball.
no, no, no. It's gonna be a different. Don't worry about the one.
Cross.
On the wall, we could just.
Well, that's sure.
They do have sweltering games to look very comfortable on the ball. So you can see the goal there. They'll go right in terms of front line, just have a little too easy. That's the case, though. So that's the big first goal.
He's got a astonishing record against Southampton. 0-3-1-3. That's the boss of the championship last year. He won 4-1 at St Mary's and 5-0 at home. This year with Chelsea, he won 5-1.
Also, also.
It's 15-2. Can we play every week?
Yeah, today. I'm sorry.
There is evidence here that this sort of game comes with its own kind of pressure. There's some impatience from the Chelsea crowd who were robbed on here tonight. They've been expected to win easily.
That's very dangerous thing, as you know.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, I was trying to.
Chelsea neatly coming in by Sanchez, shooting on for Palmer. Got enough of it. And it's caught the old Neto. Driving.
First ball was a foul, actually. Good leg in, no catching.
So,
So you were there the other day. We've got a beautiful ovation in the air, wasn't it?
Yeah. Appreciate it, I'm sure. I love the fans. Watching it dream to the captain of February. Well, so far, the middle of the ball, small ball. Set pieces and English control, especially at the end, it's took out those two players. This is no performance from those two particularly. So that's one of the chance of protection.
Sifting through here for Cole Palmer. Trying to hold it up and make it sweet.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm back. One man stream and it's still goalless. It's still goalless. 20 minutes later, really? I mean, this is something else. This is just crazy. This is just crazy, yeah, for real. It's okay. There you go. Unbelievable. Palmer. Hi. I mean, Palmer is off form. That was a nice. That was a nice ball through from Enzo to Palmer. Normally, he would have wrapped his left foot around it, which is what he actually tried to do, but it was way, way wide. It was way, way wide. But it's okay. It's okay. Just keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Let's just keep on pushing. All right, there it is. Put it there. You go. Need to move. Push the ball. Ah, that was not. That was not. That was not the play I was looking for. I did not. We didn't need Neto to basically send a hopeful cross in. That's not what we needed. We kind of need him to work with either Gusto on the right, or just try and beat your man. Unbelievable. How the heck did Palmer miss it? One on one, Palmer. I mean, this Palmer is so off. Let me see. Did he hit his hand? It looked like it may have hit Enzo's hand. But I mean, this is one of those things where just score first. Let's see. Actually, it didn't hit his hand. It didn't hit his hand. So, I mean, had he scored, the goal would have unbelievable. Palmer is so off. What a save by Ramsdale. Goal. There it is. Christopher. Balloon. Oh Lord have mercy. Where's my balloon? You guys already know. Balloon time. Nkunku. 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 There it is. 1-0. Nkunku. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep this balloon out here. Right? Beautiful. I'm gonna just keep it out here. I'm gonna just keep it out here. I'm gonna just keep this balloon out here. I'm gonna keep it out here because somehow I get the feeling that he might need this more. He might have to pull out this balloon, at least one or two more times. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's leave the balloon here. Come on, let's go, Chelsea. Boom, there you go. Let's go. Neto. Oh, no, you have overdone it, Neto. Take it. I don't know why Neto doesn't like taking shots. I mean, he actually has a very good shot. When that left footed shot opens up for you, just pull the trigger, Neto. Right? Pull the trigger. Welcome, welcome. If you're on the chat, please show your boy some love. Show your boy some love. I mean, Chelsea's up 1-0. Christopher scored the goal for us. And you know, but guys, I mean, we've been here. We've been here. Like, this is nothing new. First half, Chelsea up 1-0. I mean, if that was the end of the game, like, we'd probably be pushing for the title right now. But fortunately, unfortunately for us Chelsea fans, we haven't been able to hold on to these leads. We have not been able to hold on to these leads. So, I mean, we're going to need at least one, if not two more goals. And even though it's against Southampton, right? I mean, we are not a team that has been keeping clean sheets, even against Southampton. Even we, excuse me, when we beat them 5-1 at St. Mary's Stadium, it was 5-1. We didn't keep a clean sheet. Like I said, even against Southampton, right? Southampton scored against us. Leicester City scored against us. Ipswich beat us. It doesn't matter who we play against. We haven't been keeping clean sheets. And so it's imperative that we just keep on scoring. It's imperative that we just keep scoring, because we need 3 points in this game. We have to have 3 points. We have to have the 3 points. Good job by Enzo to help us win that ball back. Just turn the ball over. Well done. Well played by Sancho, Jadon Sancho. Well played in the back. His defensive work for all of y'all who just keep saying that Sancho doesn't give us the defensive work. Well, he actually gives us the defensive. He does everything well. The only area where we've been coming up short in terms of Sancho is scoring goals. It's basically scoring goals. That's his main area. Palmer just overplayed there. Overplayed Palmer. Enzo has actually been playing very well in this game. Enzo has been playing very well in this game. Yep. I mean, I can see why. Maresca is feeling the heat. He's feeling the heat. He's feeling the heat. Clean sheets. Yep. Good goal by Kunku, but we need more. because we don't keep clean sheets, right? So what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Unbelievable. I don't know what Jurgensen was there doing in there back there. Jurgensen, I mean, I know he was there trying to pass the ball. It appears there was some communication. In fairness to him, he put the ball out of play, which is good, which is actually a good thing. Rather than just turn the ball over and give them an easy goal. But I mean, defensively, this is where we need to stiffen up. I mean, Southampton is on the ball. They're in our half. Wow, that was a good save by Jurgensen. That was a beautiful header by Onuachu Paul. Remember, I told you Paul Onuachu is at least 6'7", if not 6'8". So all they gotta do is stand the ball up, which is what they did. In fairness, right there to fill it. I mean, that was a save that he was expected to make. He didn't really put the ball out of touch like he needed to. He didn't need to, like, he was supposed to punch it away. Right? I mean, Philip, next time in that type of save, what he's supposed to do is punch it sideways, but he actually brought it back into play, which we're lucky that Tosin just happened to be there to clear the ball. Had it gone back to Paul, it would have been 1-1. It would have been 1-1. So that was a good ball from Enzo. There it is. Nkunku. Nkunku. Kukurela. That was a good ball from Enzo, but the chance was lost. We kind of took a little bit too long on the ball, and they got back. Good job. Palmer scored the goal now. Are you guys serious? Unbelievable. Come on now. Why is it still not 2-0? Was he trying to score? Was he trying to pass? I think he was there trying to score. He was definitely trying to. That had to be he was trying to score. Yeah, he was trying to score. He was trying to score, but his ball was way off. But it almost ended up being a perfect pass for Enzo. But Palmer, I don't know what has happened to Palmer. I mean, his confidence, is a bit lower. Is a bit lower, which is crazy. Given his he's known for being ice cold, right? But his confidence has kind of gone down. And we just need him to be a little bit more ice cold when he gets in the box. He really should have had at least one, if not 2 goals by now. Palmer should have had easily at least 1 goal in this game. Right? In the 35th minute. 35 minutes. Let's put it through. There you go. Ah, the ball wasn't quite there. Right there. Thank you. One time. There it is. Neto, well done, baby. Neto, well done, baby. Neto. Assisted by Nkunku. Let's see what happened here. That one is good, right? Yeah, he's definitely onside there. Nkunku is onside. Neto, yeah, he's also so it's all good. What a strike! What a strike, Lord! Neto's strike was just crazy. Are you serious, dog? I knew it. Like I said, Neto played well in the last game, man. What a strike by Neto. Woo! All right, guys. We need one more. This is Chelsea. No clean sheet, Chelsea. We need one more. We need one more. This is Chelsea. No clean sheet. This is no clean sheet, Chelsea. Come on, guys. I'll give Tosin credit. He's had his hand full with Paul Onuachu because Paul is a big is a big fella. He's a big fella, and so you're gonna have your hands full on those area balls, and he's been able to basically match him. He's been able to actually you know he's actually been able to mark Paul on those area balls. That's a nice ball. Oh, are you serious? Nkunku. But it appears that he was offside. That was a beautiful ball from Enzo. It was a beautiful ball from Enzo, but Nkunku was just off, and he actually didn't quite control the ball like he had needed to. Let's go. Come on. Good job. Good job. Gusto. I mean, what was that Palmer doing there? I mean, Palmer, I don't know what Palmer actually did there, bro. Oh. I mean, Palmer has just kind of been off. Palmer has been off in this game, which is crazy, you know. But you guys already know Cole Palmer, all he needs is one goal. All Cole Palmer needs is one goal. One goal, and he's going to wake back. He's going to wake up from his sleep, from his slumber. It's going to become Cole Palmer again. Right? Cole Palmer. How the heck can I? I do. Thank you. One time, Palmer. Normally he just would have released the one time ball.
Just needs rest as well. City side, City. We'll see it returning.
Nice. No, that was a good 1-2 by Neto and but the ball was a bit too high. Nice 1-2 by Neto and Cucurella on the left side. But the cross went well above everybody's head. All right, Kunku just won a foul about 30 yards, a little 30 yards away. It's not quite. This is set up for a right footer, so this is not going to be. It's not going to be Palmer. So, and as it turns out, it looking like Enzo, and we're not even setting it up for a direct free kick. We're pretty much have it all set up for an in direct. So we're just gonna look to cross the ball into the box and hope that we can win that first ball. And just take it from there. The first and the second ball is is really what we're playing for. Oh, he actually scored. Colwell scored. Colwell scored. That is crazy. Unbelievable. I was shocked. Colwell scored, y'all. Colwell scored, y'all. Wow, 3-0. Up the Chels. Up the Chels. Yeah, he's definitely onside. Oh, that was a header. That's a crazy header. That's a crazy boom header by a Colwell. I barely saw it. Powerful header. Wow. Colwell, let's go, baby boy. Let's go. I saw it. I saw your header. Wow, that was nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Come on. Let's go, Charles. Let's go, Charles. Whew. Is this what the doctor ordered to hopefully get us awake from our slumber? This has been some kind of crazy season. Like we don't even know, right? If we win this game, right, we'll be in fourth place. Now, obviously, other teams haven't yet played, but as we already know, it's better to have your points on the board than have the game in hand. It's best to have the points on the board than have the game in hand. And we are, ready. As of right now, with our points puts us in, fourth place. Again, this is Chelsea. Let's just Enzo, there you go. Enzo, come on, baby. Unbelievable. That was a chance to make it 4. That was a chance to make it 4, guys. Jaden, the ball got away from him. The ball got away from Sancho. Otherwise, that would have been 4-0 game, set, and match. It's about 1 minute left to the end of this half. Oh, come on now, Paul. I mean, what, Paul? Now, why'd you foul on Paul? You know, he earned himself a yellow card. That was on the necessary tackle by Paul. I mean, he's actually played well so far in this game. You know, wow, interesting. 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 Yeah, it's basically halftime, guys. It's yep, that's it. There goes the whistle. Halftime. Chelsea 3, Southampton 0. And it's all Chelsea. I mean, this is the way this is what the doctor had ordered for us. If you ask me, this is basically what the doctor had ordered for us. Um, so let's see what's let's see what is going on in Twitter world. Let us see. Let us see what is going on in Twitter world. Oh, interesting. Oh, let's see what's going on in Twitter world. Smash up the likes, y'all. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes, y'all. And welcome to the Chelsea Godfather, the Chelsea Godfather, channel. Let's just keep our 3 goals up, Chelsea, but we haven't kept clean sheets since probably last year. Since probably like around last year. 3 goals up, but we haven't, we don't do clean sheets. So yeah, I mean, our boys just have to keep playing. Yes, it's Southampton. It's just little old Southampton, but you know, um, you guys already know with this Chelsea team, this team is fragile, is low on their confidence. We don't have leaders, right? There's no JT, there's no drama. We don't have the leadership that's needed to hold the whole team together during there's moments where a team needs to dig deep, and it doesn't matter who you play uh against, right? You're going to have those moments where as a team that we need to dig deep, and that's what this team is lacking. So that's what this team is lacking, the ability to dig deep when they need to dig deep when they are winning. Right? We've been winning a lot of these games. Like we've been winning these games, and we somehow find a way not to dig deep, right? And so notwithstanding that we're up 3-0, and this game normally is a done deal. I mean, again, this is a Chelsea team that is low on confidence. So what would I like to see in the second half? In the second half, I'd like to see Cole Palmer turn into Cole Palmer. I really would like to see Cole Palmer turn into Cole Palmer and just do his thing, right? So that's basically you know where I am in terms of uh, my what I like to see coming out of the half. I mean, we have to keep playing, right? This is not Jose Mourinho, right? This is not a Jose Mourinho team that's up 1-0 or 2-0 and is 3 points in the back. This is and a relatively inexperienced manager who, for me, hasn't he has. I mean, I know fans, they won't punch back. I mean, I'm not one of those fans. I don't have anything against Pochettino. I really don't. But my thing is with the type of players that we have, the type of technically gifted players that we have. This squad needs a manager who will amplify the talents on ground. Now, has Maresca made some mistakes? Has he made some rookie mistakes? Yes, and yes, he has made errors because he's an inexperienced manager at this level. But I feel like overall he's on the right path. Overall, he's on the right path. Overall, we're as a club, we're just barely on the right path. We're not quite there. We're barely there, right? We're just kind of barely there. I mean, and we might mess around and somehow fumble ourselves into fourth place, right? And sometimes, as a club, as an organization, you need some luck when you're not quite there yet, right? I'm not saying that we have to be lucky to finish fourth. No, what I'm saying is, as an organization, sometimes you need a bit of right when things are not quite going your way. You have to just kind of hang in there. Just keep pushing, keep doing what you've been doing. Good result, bad result, draw, this, that, but keep pushing. And the longer that you stay at it, the better a chance that you put your organization in a position to take advantage of some lucky, situations. And that might just be enough for us to finish fourth, or who knows, whether fifth might even be good enough to play in Champions League next year. Because believe it or not, this Chelsea club, we need to be in Champions League. We have to find a way, by hook or crook. We have to be in Champions League next year, and we are there. We're within touching distance. It doesn't matter whether we're fifth, sixth, fourth. As with about, I don't know how many games we got left. What, 10, 12, 10, 11 games left? We're within touching distance. Whether we're 1 point back, 2 points back, we're within touching distance of fourth place with about 10 games left. We have to finish fourth. We have to find a way. Find a way. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just figure it out. Right? And hopefully for us, it starts from today. It starts from today. And this is why I was kind of disappointed after with our loss against Aston Villa. That was a very bad. That was basically the worst result that we could have hoped for going into that game. I mean, a draw would have been okay. It wouldn't have been the best result, but a draw against Aston Villa would have been okay. In that, number one, we would have picked up one, vital point, and then number two, we would have held back Aston Villa from picking up points. Because believe it or not, Aston Villa is our rival for this top four. So you cannot lose to Aston Villa, lose twice to City. Who else is that? Bournemouth. We drew against Bournemouth, right? I mean, these at the point we have to play Newcastle away at St. James. We can't be giving these points away to the clubs in and around us for the top four and hope to now finish top four. Eventually, the math ain't going to be mathing, right? Eventually, the math is not going to math up as the games begin to dwindle. So that's why, I mean, our players need to have an understanding